What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront weapon review video. Now, in this video I'm going to be talking about the brand new X8 Sniper, which is the pistol that Lando Calrissian, the hero, uses in the Bespin DLC. First of all, what you need to do to unlock the X8 Night Sniper is get 15 kills as Lando, get 5,000 objective score in Sabotage, and get 10 headshots with blaster pistols. Now that is all pretty straightforward, in all honesty. I found it quite easy to unlock the X8 Night Sniper, but I didn't find myself using it much because I didn't really sort of feel a draw towards this gun. I mean, when you look at the statistics of the gun, it doesn't really have a high rate of fire or a high damage, so that to me isn't really appealing. The DL-18 on the other hand has a lower damage, but the fire rate is quite high, and its cooling power is really high. So to me, that gun felt really appealing because I'm a guy who likes to get up close and personal with the enemy. I like to blast as many bullets as I possibly can in a short space of time. And with the DL-18, I felt like I could fire a lot of blaster bolts in a short space of time. And then the gun would cool down really quickly and I could get back to firing a load of blaster bullets and killing enemies again. Where with the X8 Night Sniper, I felt it was kind of like the DT-12, but the DT-12 has a lot higher damage than the X8 Night Sniper, but the DT-12 also had a low rate of fire, which is why it didn't really appeal to me, because like I said, I like to fire as many blaster bolts in a short space of time as I possibly can. My experience with the X8 Night Sniper, I found it wasn't great at long range, because you've still got to predict where the enemy's going to run, then you've got to fire the bolt and then hope it actually hits. And the scope, when I'm in third person, I didn't feel it really help, to be honest. I mean, it did highlight where enemies were, but it didn't feel very accurate. It just felt like I was firing from the hip. Whereas if you go into first person, it is a lot more accurate, but I don't really like playing in first person, so that's just not for me anyway. This blaster also fires 9 shots before it overheats, and I don't feel like you can get many kills with 9 shots before this gun overheats. Particularly with its cooling power. I mean, it does cool down quite quickly compared to other guns, but it's still not quick enough compared to how many shots it fires before it overheats, if you get what I mean. Because by the time you fired them 9 shots, you're waiting again for it to cool down just so you can get another 9 shots off, and it feels like it takes around 3 blaster shots anyway to kill an enemy. So if you do miss shots, you are probably going to die while you're using this weapon. At close range though, it does do a lot of damage, and that's where I got most of my kills. I got a lot of my kills at close range, although the range on this gun is a lot better than other blaster pistols. But again, I didn't really find it very useful at range. It was more useful for me at close range. Like I said, that's where I got most of my kills. So in all honesty, I wouldn't really recommend this blaster to anyone to really use, unless you are incredibly skilled with your accuracy. So out of the blaster pistols, this would be at the bottom of my list. I would more likely recommend the SE-14C, the DL-18 or the DL-44 over the X8 Night Sniper. But again, with blasters, it is all down to your personal preference. A lot of people might prefer this weapon because it does fire at a slower rate and it is a bit more controlled, where for me, I just don't really like that slow fire rate compared to other blasters. So would I be ranking it as one of the best guns in Star Wars Battlefront? For me, probably not, because I'm a quick-paced player. I like to get into the action really quickly. I like to get as many kills as I possibly can within a short space of time. I like to fire as many shots as I can within a short space of time, and I don't feel like the X8 Night Sniper allows me to do that. Where a lot of people who play slower, they might prefer this weapon over the weapons which I actually prefer, like the A280C, the SE-14C, the DL-18, and the EE-4. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think about the X8 Night Sniper, but like I said, I personally don't find it very useful at long range, which is meant to be what it's for. And at close range, I felt like it didn't fire quick enough to be a close range weapon, but it is where I got most of my kills. If you've liked this video, then smash a like on it, and if you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars. Other than that, may the Force be with you.